Cheers everybody, Graham from the Homebrew Network here doing another beer review. We got another 99-cent brew. Today we got ourselves Schlafly brand from St. Louis. We're doing their Pale Ale. Let's see where we got that. Pale Ale's right there. They said this is this was the flagship for their brewery. I am really interested in trying this out. They used Golding hops, and it's a British style pale ale. They used London ale yeast, so it's going to add some different flavors in there compared to a regular American pale ale. So this is a smooth, balanced, copper-colored session beer with mild spiced flavor and the aroma from the East Kent Golding hops. That is a good aroma there. Right out of the bottle, you get a nice smell of the malt in there. A little bit of that East Kent Golding aroma that they talk about, which has a slight spicy note to it. It's good. All right, let's pour it in. It's a decent head. Almost one finger. Color's good. Exactly what they said. It's a nice dark. It's a dark copper color, and it's loaded with carbonation. It's just bubbles everywhere. They're not huge bubbles. It just looks like a bazillion little bubbles just going everywhere in there. And just like out of the bottle, I smell the malt, smell the spicy hop aroma. You get a little bit of a, I can't put my finger on it. Something else there. It might be because it's an English pale ale with the London ale yeast. Let's give it a taste. This certainly is different. Never had one of these before, so I actually kind of like it. It's like taking a pale ale and mixing in. Actually, it's not quite like taking a pale ale because they're using the East Kent Golding hops. So what you're basically getting out of this, to me, is you're getting a little bit of the spice from the noble hops mixed in with a strong malt character, and what hits it home is the yeast that they use. The yeast will add its own character to the beer. And this one, you get a little bit of bitterness. It's really not bitter at all. It's just hardly there. It's nice. You get the very semi-sweet, caramely, very much like it's like I took a piece of bread and put it in my mouth. It's got that kind of flavor to it, mixed with the spiciness of the hops. And then the yeast that they use the London Ale yeast. And I've used London Ale yeast maybe once or twice in some home brews that I've done. And it adds a distinct finishing flavor to it. It's got a bit of a fruity character to it. It brings out the sharpness of the hops in the end too. I will say, when it finishes, you get a little bit of that bite. That's how I would characterize it too. It's just a sharp bite on the back of your tongue, works its way forward. All of a sudden it's like snap hops. So the finishing is not bitter. I mean, the beginning is not bitter. The middle, the end though, all of a sudden it's like zing. Mostly up front, like I said in the beginning, is just a hint of spiciness with the malt, with a mixed in fruity background of the yeast profile. And then the finishing is a little bit of the bitterness from the hops. It's just that tiny bit of bite in the end. So that is a nice clean glass for the lacing. The head is still there. For a 99-cent brew, this is actually, I would call this very awesome. I don't remember how many of these beers I've had so far. I know I had the Kelch. I might have had another one, I'm not sure. But this one, this is good. The Pale Ale, there's definitely a reason why when I go into my favorite craft brew store here in town, you see their stuff constantly, just signs everywhere, Schlafly Brewing, because they make some awesome shit, and this is awesome. So let's go down the boards. The pour was amazing. For a 99-cent brew, I give it a 5 out of 5, man. That was an awesome pour. The head is phenomenal. The lacing on the glass is phenomenal. I've said in previous reviews that I really don't care about lacing, but my God, that is awesome. And the head is still there. We were at one, maybe 3/4 of the finger before. Look at that. We're about maybe half a finger. It's hardly gone down at all, maybe. Great. The carbonation. I love the carbonation. It's just not like super carbonated. It's just enough there to make the aroma pop, along with just the flavors in general just pop in this beer. It starts out really good and it ends awesome. The way it transitions through. So, flavor. I'm going to give this guy a 4.5 on flavor. I can't give it a 5 just because I mean, it's an awesome beer. It is an awesome beer. Does it make me want to make a brew right now that uses London Ale yeast? No, not necessarily. But will I buy another one of these beers? Yes. Will I promote this beer? Yes. Will I tell my friends to buy this beer? Yes. Will I tell my wife to find more of this beer? Yes. Right, so flavor 4.5, pour was 5, the head is a 5. The aroma was decent for this style. It actually, I think it hit it on the nose. I mean, you're not trying to go for that overly hopped up aroma. You're trying to get that nice balance of the spicy aroma mixed with the malt, and I do believe that due to the carbonation, it brings out a little bit of the aroma that the yeast adds to it as well. So I'm going to give this a 4 on the aroma for 99-cent brew. Overall, 99-cent brew, I rate this 99-cent brew a strong 4.5. So, if you are in the St. Louis area, or well, apparently we're getting this up here in Illinois, so if you're even in Illinois, and I'm all the way up by the Wisconsin border, find yourself one of these guys, because it's fucking awesome. My props to this brewery. Thank you. And thank you, subscribers, viewers, Homebrew Network people who have checked out my videos. I appreciate it. I'm not going to go into a long raving rant about how I appreciate everybody watching my videos. I do ask that if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe, because I got more videos coming. I've got a lot coming on this channel in the future with Alexander Can Do and our question and answer videos dealing with home brewing. So check it out if you haven't. So with that, I will bid you a good day. Cheers. I'll catch you in another review.